It's Sunday, December 5th. Time for another Fireside Chat with Dizzy. I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to do this. It has been a rough week. There have been some good points. For instance, I got started on cleaning up the walnuts. I got 6 5-gallon buckets full. At least I think that's how much bucket holds. Was able to dump them. Still have over in that area. The pit, Gidget's cage, and into the chicken pen. And I don't know how well you can see the walnuts in the trees. There's still some walnuts in the trees, so they come down, I'll be picking them up as well. So that was a good thing. But other than that, it's been, like I said, a rough week. Hubby had radiation Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I got a text from my sister saying that she was on her way up. She's a snowbird. Had accepted an offer on Dad's house, and even though settlement is not until the end of January, she decided that it would be a good idea to get the house cleaned out now. My thought had been to go through it little by little this month and have an indoor yard sale, and anything that was left donate or the tools auction. Well, she wanted it done now. So Monday, stopped for a little bit. Hubby went through the tools some, wasn't feeling well, we left. Tuesday, he was feeling a bit better. We were able to go through the tools completely, but by the time we got to the house, it was like 2:30. I was able to grab a quick bite to eat and went right back out. It gets dark here around 5 o'clock. And I wanted to feed everybody. Then I had to go to the house, Dad's house, and finish going through everything to see what I wanted. And I know that there's stuff that I've missed. I got there around 5 and left at 8:30. I was exhausted, but physically, emotionally, mentally. And so they came on Wednesday. I've been there once since, and just to pick something up that I had grabbed at the last minute, and glad that I did because it's coming in handy at the house. And I was ready to cry because, with the house still looking like it did almost when Dad was there, then yeah, I could kind of pretend that one day Dad was going to be coming back, but now it's official, he's not coming back. I went to see him on Thursday, and he seemed to be having a pretty good day then, but that was that. Friday I got out here to feed and realized that the one mini in the field next to me, he has had medical issues for quite some time, and he wasn't doing good. I let the owner know. She had somebody come out and look at him. I guess it was actually Thursday when I did that. She had somebody come out and look at him on Friday. They called the vet. The vet was there when I got out here Friday night. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. There was some stuff he could have done, but most it would have given him was like maybe a year. I called the owner. She talked to the vet, and the decision was made to put him down. Admittedly, that was a little rough. There had originally been 5 horses in that field. One of them went to Kentucky with mother of many horses. One was put down earlier this year, and now the other had another one put down. So there's just full-size horse and a mini in that field. So that was a bit rough. Now, we could be getting snow next week. Truthfully, not a whole lot, but still, it's going to be nasty out possibly. And weather's going to be turning, getting colder. So I started working on the extension for Gidget's house. It was, opening there. It doesn't really do much to block out the weather. The board that I had been saving for that was actually too small because of how wide I needed to make it and how high. I needed at least minimum 26. The board was only 24. Thank God I did have wood that I could use. I got started on that the other day. Since hubby was so bad this morning I couldn't even go to church, I worked a little bit more on it this morning and slapped some paint on it. It's now in my pole barn. I painted the rest of the way. I have a quote-unquote door made window, whatever you want to call it, so I can feed easily. Now, hubby was really not good today at all. He said I couldn't make church. Not eating, not drinking. He was throwing up, having chills, no fever, refused to call the doctor. Needless to say, I called the doctor. And doctor told me, keep an eye on him, keep doing what I'm doing, trying to get him to eat, and might have to take him in later in the week if he doesn't get any better for dehydration. So he did call me a little bit ago and tell me he is feeling a little bit better. That's why I was able to make my fire. I'm still waiting for Stormy to finish eating. So I'm going to be getting the chickens rounded up and Gidget and putting out hay so that as soon as he's done, I can get out of here. Now it's supposed to be in the 60s tomorrow. I was planning on going riding over to a friend's house. She has a few acres with some trails in the woods. And I can go out there and ride for just a short little period and get a trail ride in. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do that tomorrow. So time will tell. Well, and it's also supposed to get some rain tonight, and I've got clothes on the line, so I got to get to the house and get them off the line. So I hope it's pleasant where you are, and I'll talk at you later.